I had 50 views for 15 years, and now I make a living from this shit because I just didn't stop.
My instrument is really a DAW. Right. The beauty of rap is I'm able to figure that shit out and make what I make because, like, I'm dedicated to my craft.
Peggy is truly building up one of the most artistically eclectic, consistently impressive discographies in modern rap music.
Writing for myself or like making a beat or something, it has to be me because otherwise it's just fake as fuck to me and I won't even put it out.
I'm trying to figure out this PA situation here, but we just gonna rock with it. My name is JPEGMAFIA. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm here to perform some noisy, nasty ass rap music for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Such an honor.
Appreciate it.
There's a time and effort I put into my music that I think is appreciated by my fans, and I appreciate that because my whole life nobody appreciated it. So like to have people appreciate it on a wide scale, it's fire.
My name is JPEG motherfucking Mafia. And this right here is home.
I don't know, like when I write, it's really me, but it's like turned up times 10. I don't know how to write anywhere else, any other way. I couldn't go on a record and be like, right outside of myself because I feel like it would be fake. Like you can do this trap shit and you can still spit. You don't have to talk nonsense over it. That's cool if you want to do that, but like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, yo. Like if I want to spit straight bars and then put a country song in the middle of my shit and then turn it into an electronic song or something, I can fucking do that. There's no rule that says you can't.
I think it originally started as a creative release, and then it became like this desperate, like, I'm not good at anything else. This is the only thing I have. At some point when I was a teenager, I made a decision that I was just gonna like either make music. I was gonna die making music or just nothing else. I don't have any other aspirations. I don't wanna fucking be a vlogger. I don't wanna be a director. I don't wanna be none of this other goofy shit. I make music. That's what I do, and that's what I like, period. That's really it. It was just a very desperate thing. I had there's no other redeeming qualities for me other than like my music. I have nothing else interesting really to tell other than like trauma and shit, but like everybody has trauma, you know? My music is the thing that makes me, it's the thing that like I live and die for, so that's really it.
After I got out of the military, I wanted to move somewhere where I could pursue my music seriously. I just didn't want to just like jump into a scene that I didn't feel like I could fit into or that like fit my ideals. Only Baltimore did. The Bell Foundry was a warehouse space for artists to kind of congregate, and it was like a hub or like a nucleus, a lobby that you could do whatever you felt you needed to do to get through life.
I started out as a producer. I've been making beats since I was like 13 or 14. And when I was first making beats, no one liked the beats. To this day, I give people beats and they're just confused. So I just like, I stopped, like, I don't have time for that shit.
It gotta be hard, otherwise it don't count. You know what I'm saying? And you already know me, I put my foot in shit.
Well, I didn't really talk to anybody about my musical aspirations in the military because it was kind of pointless. I told like one person and we like made music together sometimes, but for the most part, I just made music in my own spare time. Or like when I was deployed, I made music when I wasn't working. Because anytime I ever mentioned anything dream-wise, aspirational, it was just like, no, you have to stay in the military. You're gonna fail if you get out the military. You don't have to tell everybody your dreams because like most people don't fucking get it anyway, so just do your thing. That's what I did.
For some reason, just for me personally, maybe not to anybody else, but for me personally, I'm not a good stage designer. I don't know how to do any of that shit. It's just not me. For me, I'm coming out there to perform, and I just think it's something to be said about just like having nothing and just leaving it to that. So like, I just kind of want to just adapt it to that.
Have you thought about like, I mean, I like the setup that you have a lot. Have you considered like maybe getting like a creative director for like a stage kind of thing?
I did, but it's just like, again, it just anything that's going on that takes away from the performance is just like some extra shit to me. Like I'm just not. For me, I'm not that type of person. I don't have like I don't really care about the stage design because whatever the stage design is, I'm gonna go out there and rip all through that shit and just roll around in it and not pay it any attention.
I don't come out there with the intention of being like, I'm gonna make this the best show possible. My thing is always, I'm gonna give it 100% no matter what. If I'm tired, if I feel like I can't do the shit, I'm just gonna go out there and kill myself because these people who came to the show could have just listened to this shit at home for free. You know what I'm saying? So like, if they came out and paid money and are that dedicated, I want to leave it all on the stage. So there's no backing tracks, there's no nothing. It's just beats and rhymes. The most hip hop shit, period. No DJ, nothing. Me, you can touch, like, I'm on stage, I'm in the crowd, whatever. I just want to be as close to the fans as possible because it's one of the rare instances where you get to interact directly with people. So like, my approach is just give 110% no matter what, and that's it. If it's a bad show, whatever. If it's a good show, cool. I have no opinions on it, and people, they paid their money, they can do whatever they want as long as they don't like hit me.
I take a very organic approach to like things. So like if I want like for example, like when Kanye, he does this sample, like it's like, hey, like a James Brown sample or something. I can't afford to clear that, and if they came at me, I can't pay that shit. So I'll just say it myself. Or like if I want a sound, I'll just try to make it myself. So yeah, I'll click a pen or like slap a desk or like do a hand clap. Any video game I grew up playing, I try to like inject it in there as just like an Easter egg for myself. You know what I mean? Or like on the NeoGaf song, I like imitated like some shit from Capcom versus SNK. It's like one of my favorite games.
See what else we got then. You wrote to the little bubblegum machine sound and shit. With that? Yeah, I got that.
And I was very impressed by this. You said that you name, I'm paraphrasing, that you name your songs these titles to sort of suss out and weed out the fake fucking fans.
Yes.
So if like somebody sees that title and doesn't want to click on that, that's not a fan you need.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Like the titles for me, I'm a very like not strictly about the music, but I'm very much about the music. What are you doing? What are the technicals? So for me, I'm so about the music. The title can be like whatever because it's kind of like weeding out who's listening and who's not.
Yeah.
It's almost like a defense mechanism. It's like the first barrier of defense. It's like, will you get past these weird titles? If you will, come on in.
All my favorite artists are really good at compressing and presenting complicated ideas in a way that's digestible. It's very accessible and like can be easily understood. So I just tried to do that. There was a lot of things I was learning and doing at the time, and I just tried to compress it all into one thing and just present it in a way that people could just understand like quickly. So that's really it. But like when I was actually making it, I made Veteran over the course of like a year. So when I was originally making it, I wasn't even trying to make an album. I made like 120 songs and I just picked whatever from that. That's how I make music. I just make a bunch of shit and I pick whatever I like, really. That's the best way for me to work, personally. So I think presenting complicated ideas in a simple way is something I want to try to like master. And that's what I was trying to do with Veteran. I was attempting to like be a Kanye West because he's excellent at that. He's really good at presenting like complex things in a way that like you can like bump it in the club or something like that. I think that's genius. So yeah.
How'd you come up with that rap name? I really like that rap name.
It's basically like this. It's almost like some military chain of command shit.
Right.
ASAP Mob had like ASAP Ty, ASAP Ferg. So I just switched the order of it. Instead of the title beforehand, I put it after. So it's like whatever Mafia. So that's how I came up with the name basically.
Okay.
So,
Okay, word up.
And I like the name because like if you said the name JPEGMAFIA in 1976, it has no context because JPEGs don't even exist. You know what I mean? It's something completely that's embracing the present.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that's
like,
right.
Yeah.
And any words of inspiration to all your fans?
To all my fans out there, keep going. I know it's very generic, but haters are a real thing. I had 50 views for fucking 15 years, and now I make a living from this shit because I just didn't stop. Don't stop at all. Keep going.
My name is JPEGMAFIA. I want to thank y'all for rocking out with me here. I love y'all.